Hello, this is me from the future. I wanted to say something before we begin. I'm actually halfway through this. I've been recording with this lavalier microphone that I just picked up today. I thought that it would increase my production quality a little bit, but unfortunately, it's really muffled, and I'm well into the making of this video. So here's what I want you to do. For the first half of this video, I will be using this lavalier microphone. For the second half of this video, I'm going to be recording just using my phone's microphone like I am right now. So, go down into the comments and tell me which one you prefer, because personally, I think this is fucking awful. I hate this. It makes it sound like I'm underwater, and quite honestly, I want my $15 back. It was more than that. It was like, I think it was like 20 bucks at Walmart. It's nice because it's wireless, and the reason that matters is as I move away from my phone and start doing things around the room, it becomes more difficult to regulate the audio levels, and I have to do an awful lot more editing. With the lavalier microphone, I can just clip it on, and I won't have to worry about how far away I am from my phone because I'll always be close to the microphone. But again, it doesn't sound super great. So please let me know in the comments which one you prefer. Now, on to the video. Alrighty. Welcome to the first video I'm making with a proper lavalier microphone, or at least the cheapest one I could find that was wireless. Okay, so this is a continuation of the last video, where we're doing a Pentium 4 3-2-1 roundup. We've already done the Pentium 4, so now we are on to the Pentium 3. This is a 1 GHz Pentium 3, which is kind of nice. And I don't really have to do much to this. All I have to do is, I think, replace the thermal paste. Now, this is one of those awful heat sinks where you have to stick the screwdriver in here and kind of pry it out. I really, really don't like these. It just feels like I'm gonna break it, you know? Maybe I... No, I've got to replace the thermal paste. I have to. Come on. How do you... Who invented these? These are terrible. Anyway, sorry for kind of getting right into the action. There's not a whole lot to... Yep, definitely needed replacing. Not a whole lot to discuss here. Let me grab my razor. Try and get this old nasty stuff off of here. Okay, that came off fairly decently. Well, most of it did. Try again. Lost the handle for this. I'm going to very, very gently do this on the die as well. You have to be careful with this. This stuff is gunking up the blade. Okay. Let's see. It might be right there, about as good as I can get. Now, normally, I'd clean using isopropyl alcohol, but this stuff, it just doesn't work. The isopropyl alcohol does nothing. So we're going to go ahead and put a little more fresh thermal paste on there. Don't need much for these Pentium 3s. Luckily, these are easier to put on than they are to take off. Now, with the Athlons, they provided some bumpers on the side that prevented you from, what's the word? Okay, I said it was easier to put on than take off, but I was wrong. Oh, there we go. Okay. So they put some bumpers on the side that prevented you from tilting the heat sink this way and that, which is genuinely important, because if you tilt it too far while you're pushing down on it, you can and will crack the die, and then you have a dead CPU. So, Yeah. I'm pretty sure that the... Oh, nope, there it is. Okay. No, that's power fan. That is the CPU fan. I really hate that design. You have to reach across the DIMM slots. So, let's see. We already know that this works. Although, for some reason, I have misplaced the memory. Wait, you know what? I have some that I can use right here. I don't even need to search. Oh, there's the stuff that I misplaced. Okay. So, 256. I think this is also 256. I'm looking for about 512 megabytes of RAM here. We're doing Windows 2000, which really doesn't need much. There's a single 512 megabyte stick. That's tempting, but no. Let's see, what's this one? I have no idea what this one is. This one, I also have no idea. It would be nice if they labeled some of these, but they didn't always do that. This one is PC 100, probably 128 meg. There's another 128. That one is helpfully labeled. No label on this one either. This one is unlabeled and unlabeled. 256. Okay. So, unfortunately, a lot of the memory that I have is ECC. We're going to see if this supports ECC, but it probably doesn't. So, in order to do that, I do need to gut this PC here. This was my actual PC for a while. It's got a Core 2 Quad Q9600, I believe, 8 gigabytes of RAM, and like a RX 530. It's a really weird graphics card, but it works. So we're going to gut this real quick. I want to reuse this case for this PC, and yeah, let's get that started. Nothing special, but it is a little dirty, so we are not going to have to do much to clean it, because again, this was my actual PC, so it's not too shabby. Let's see here. I liked this PC. It was a little loud because I have a 1U server CPU cooler on it instead of a standard cooler. And the reason I had that was because I couldn't find any. I really do like this PC. I believe this is a 350 watt power supply. Nothing special, but more than adequate for what we're going to be doing with this Pentium 3, so we're going to keep this power supply. Not many screws left. I think I see one that I missed already. Great. Under the graphics card, I think. Come on. There we go. One more. No, I didn't put one there. Okay. Well, let's get the, whoopsies, graphics card uninstalled real quick. Why did I put my screwdriver down? Don't know. I really like this case, even if it does not really have much in the way of intake. But that's okay. Again, this is a Pentium 3. It's not going to make that much heat to begin with. I believe this motherboard came out of a, what's it called? Whatever that Dell workstation is. Wait, why is there... Why is there a magnetic dust filter on the inside of the case? What? Okay. Never saw that before. Kind of a poor place to put it, in my opinion. Is there another screw that I'm missing? Nope, I was just stuck on something. Okay, let's get you out of here. It's an awful lot of things to get caught. Just about there. Okay. Boy, I wish I could remember what system that board came out of. Good motherboard. Okay, so let's get the Pentium 3 wired up. As for graphics card, I should tell you now I'm planning... Oh, I forgot to take out the I/O shield. I should tell you now that the graphics card I'm intending to put in here is going to be something along the lines of a GeForce 2. That would have been pretty appropriate for the era. I could probably go with like an ATI Rage, but to be honest, I don't want to. Okay. Looks like I don't need to mess with any standoffs. That is good, because I don't like doing that. Especially with these cheaper cases. I think this case was like 30 bucks. And it's a almost direct knockoff of like the older IBM and Lenovo PC cases right around the, I want to say 2000 through 2005 era. It's got the red and black theme. It's got the handle on the top there. Good case though. Okay. Just need to get this more or less secure. Gonna have to do some cable management, I think, because the 20 pin is over here, right behind the I/O shield for some reason. Yeah. Not the greatest location for that, if I am to be honest. In fact, it's pretty terrible. One more screw. I just need to tighten these. I'm very glad that I don't have to replace the capacitors on this board. I run into that so many times with the Pentium 3 era. Okay. Don't need this. Do need this. But they're on the wrong side. So let's get the back panel off. Which, of course, doesn't have thumb screws. Uno. Dos. Okay. Ooh. I remember trying my best on here. As much as I would like to get it nicely cable managed, I think... Why is... Oh yeah, that's right, this was broken, and I don't know why. I think the best bet is probably just to not cable manage at all. I'm also trying to think about what I'm going to do with for drives. Not using an SSD. This is just a mess. God damn. Okay. Get all of this out of here, make it a little easier for me just to do things. Goodness. Okay, that's the front panel stuff out of the way. This stuff out of here. Looks like I have all the case fans connected using 4-pin NOLEX. That helps a lot. Doesn't support SATA drives. Let's get the SSD out of here. I could use a SATA to IDE adapter, but I don't think I will. Oop, that's going to fall if I undo that. The main reason I'm not using SATA to IDE for this particular build is we're going for true era appropriateness for these builds. Pentium 4 was pretty reasonably accurate even with the FX 5200. In reality, we would have been looking at something closer to a GeForce 4, but the 5200 doesn't have much performance over any of the GeForce 4 line, if any. So, what do I need to pass through? Oh, I need to get rid of the hard drive as well. Let's move the camera. This thing is a pain. Good looking case, but real pain to deal with. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on. Okay. So that's out of there. Now I need to untangle some of this and get the 24 pin passed through. I think. Yeah. Let's get this pulled back out. This is the 8 pin for the for modern CPUs. Let's get this passed through. Let's try to get, since it's broken, we can probably pass it through the same spot. Boy, this is just such a joy to deal with. No, I cannot pass it through the same spot. We're going to pass it through the next one over and hope that it reaches. Now, all I want to do is power up the board just enough to see if it supports ECC memory. I just had a terrifying thought. I'm going to be very upset if this lavalier microphone doesn't work. Anyway, I'll get some of this stuff in the background cleared off. And we'll take a stick of ECC. This is 256 megabytes of ECC. Throw that in here. I really dislike the cable, the CPU fan cable going over the DIMM, but I've already mentioned that. Okay. I need a graphics card. I have already mentioned my intention of using a GeForce 4. Or sorry, GeForce 2. And I've got a GeForce 2 GTS with a bad fan. Oh dear. I know it works, but I really don't want to hear that right about now, so let's see what else I have. Looks like I've got a AMD 7000. That could be appropriate. Matrox G450. Right era, but not what I'm really looking for. I do have somewhere here GeForce 3 Ti 500. Here's my Riva 128. I'm saving that for one of the following builds. What do I have that's appropriate? Do I have anything appropriate? The answer is yes, but it's going to be buried. Got a Rage 128. Could use that on the next build, but not this one. Oh, I found some more memory. Non-ECC, too. Nice, I'll set that there. Oh, man. No, these are all low-profile cards. I can't use those. I'll just move this box off to the side. You know what? I thought this was going to be easy and fast, but let's go ahead and just bring the camera over so I can show you what I'm doing at least. Okay. What have we got? USB, Matrox MGA, Riva TNT2. This one's missing a bracket, but it's some sort of ATI Rage card. This one's a weird one that I can't use because it has a weird connector. Another Riva TNT2. This one's an app-specific card, can't use that. What's this? Could try this, but I don't want to. Well, I don't know what GPU is on this, but maybe we do go with one of the ATI all-in-wonders. That could be nifty. This is my Quadro FX 500. Not something we'll be going for. Oh dear. Now this one. What is this? Oh, it's a TNT2 again. Looks like another Matrox G450. Really good card. Not what we're looking for. Man, I'm just finding all the weird stuff. Radeon 7000, 64 megabyte DDR. This might be what we go with, assuming it works. It's slightly newer than the GeForce 2 line, but it is of appropriate performance. Those are mostly network cards, except this one, but that's PCI Express, so I can't use it. Get out of here. What's this? Got DVI on it. Oh, it's a GeForce 2. Hey. GeForce 2 MX200. Wow, this is a dog of a card. This is terrible. Let's use it. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, this is quickly turning into a mess. I need to move the expansion blank here off to a different spot. I'll just put it here. Go ahead and throw our GeForce 2 in there. Just, this is terrible. I don't have a good place to put that. Here is a screw that'll work. I really hope that this card works. I'm pretty sure it does, but I don't know if I've ever tested this one. So let's grab our VGA. Of course, it's tangled up in my speaker wire. And get this plugged in. Now I just need power for the PC, and I think, you know what? Let's get the power button connected. That will make things easier for me. Try and feed these down from below. Okay, got those fed in. The only thing I care about right now is the power button, power switch. But at the same time, I also might as well just go ahead and get the rest connected. Where's the reset switch? Oh, there it is. I always hate this step. It's such a pain in the butt. Hard drive LED, HD, LED, speaker, key lock. Ooh. Okay, we're going to assume that the positive is towards the top. Probably wrong. Power LED. Same assumption. Okay. In theory, this will now work. The monitor's on. Okay. Maybe this board does support ECC. Let's see what it reads. Yeah, okay. Let's get another stick of ECC stuck in there. But I need to verify that I've got two matching ones. This is 256. I've got two matching Spec Tech sticks here. Then again, I've also got three matching mystery sticks. Millennium Memory. No, they're not all matching, they'll just mostly match. They tricked me? Okay. Let's try these three. If I have at least, let's go with what's the 300? Is that 384 megabytes? Just throw all three of these in there. I'm gonna go for gold. I don't even know if they all work. Okay. It's probably not gonna work. But you never know. Oh. What do we have? What size are these sticks? Okay. Good enough. It's going to be Windows 2000. It doesn't need that much memory. But I did say at the beginning that I wanted 512. We still don't even know if these are good sticks of RAM. I haven't tested them yet. Now, the problem with ECC is if they have a problem, they actually still can test good. So let's see. Let's try these two matching Spec Tech sticks. Oh, no. Whew. I suspect that means one of them is bad. Let's see that again. If it happens again. Oh. What? Don't like that, but this looks like 512. Yep. Okay. What I'm going to do, off camera, is get these two tested. Now, this case has provisions inside for a 5¼ inch optical drive, but as you can see, not on the outside. So I'm going to have to just kind of dangle it outside of the case, and I'm going to get this RAM tested. I'm also going to find an appropriate hard drive. Don't worry, I will discuss the hard drive when we come back, but it's not going to be super interesting watching me look through my hard drives for the 1000th time. Since we're only doing Windows 2000, I'm probably going to opt for a 20 or 40 gig hard drive. We really don't need something that large. But I digress. I will be right back. Ah, shit. Alright, well, let's go back to those three. Where did I even put them? We'll go back to the three that was 384. They're somewhere. And we'll test those. In my collection, I found a couple sticks of non-ECC, 256 megabytes each. So, I've got my 512. We're going to go ahead and see if these are good. I don't know. Never tested them. Huh, floppy disk fail. You know, I already set that as not having a disk, which probably means that battery's bad. Luckily, I do have at least one spare. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get that memory tested. Okay, well, this has done a few passes. I think that we're going to do pretty well using this RAM. Plus, it is the 512 megs that I wanted. Not sure what happened to the three that I was originally going to test after the first pair failed. Oh, no, that's not them. Where did I put them? Anyway, at this point, I just need to throw a hard drive in here, do a little test, and install Windows 2000. Okay, let's see. What? That's not what I wanted. Alright, let's see what we get. I've never actually installed Windows 2000. Is it not going to give me the boot from disk option? Ah, goddammit. I have to investigate this now. I mean, so far, this kind of just looks like Windows XP. The installer, that is. But we will see. Uh-oh. Okay. Do I need a different DVD drive? Oh dear. I will be back once I have figured this one out. Might be tomorrow. Well, not only does this one work, but it's faster too. So, yeah. Disappointing that the other one gave up the ghost on me, but, you know, it is what it is. Okay, welcome to setup. Okay. I mean, so far it's kind of exactly the same as Windows XP, as far as this portion of the setup. Okay. Yep, I agree. We're going to go ahead and delete this partition. Yup. And... oh. Whoopsies, that was my USB stick, but that's okay. I didn't have anything terribly important on there anyway. That sucks. Huh. I don't want to install it to USB because I don't think this computer can boot from USB. Okay, let's see what we get. Well, looks like we're done. Huh. Go ahead and pop that out of there so it doesn't try to boot from it. Now, I will be, of course, cleaning all this up and putting the side panel back on once we're done here. However, wow, I guess Windows 2000 is only like 350 megabytes, but still, just seeing how little of the DVD it takes up is pretty funny. I want to see if Snappy Driver Installer will work on Windows 2000. I do not think it will. I'm also probably going to need to install a USB 2 card. Sorry, it's like 5 in the morning. No. No networking on this right now. Forgot that I even put a password on here. So, sure. I know what the start button does. Get this flash drive out of here. That's the one that I accidentally deleted the volume information on. Let's just try this one. Would that be D? Thinking about it. Whew. Even if this does... Oh, yeah, okay. This is, of course, USB 1, so maybe 1.1. I just want to see... Didn't think so. Okay, yeah, and I don't... Nah. I'm gonna have to get these manually. But that's fine, I gotta get a USB 2 card installed anyway, which, when I was looking through my graphics cards, I think I found one. Not that one that's FireWire. Thought that I set it right here. Yep, there we go. Get over here. So we have this. It says Fire Link, which makes me think FireWire, but it is USB. And it's probably USB 2.0. Hope it works. But it is very late. I am very tired. And at the very least, we are installed. Properties. Yeah, that's... Where does it show the CPU? Other than that. Let's open up Task Manager. I don't think that's going to tell us anything about the CPU. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. It is functional. So I think I need to sleep. I will see all of you in just a moment, and I just realized that bastard is falling down. Alright, I'll be right back. Well, this is unusual behavior. I wanted to see if the GOG installers would work on Windows 2000, and technically, uh, I I think it's installing. Uh, I I don't actually know. When you first open the GOG installer, you are prompted to agree to their terms. Uh, the checkbox was there, and I checked it, but the next button and details button, details being where you can change the directory that it's being installed to and select third-party stuff, neither of those buttons were there, but since the next button is usually highlighted, I just hit enter, and it went to this screen. So I'm assuming that the buttons and all that stuff is actually there, just not being rendered. So I'm going to give this like half an hour and see if it's... Is it frozen? No, it's good. We're going to just see if it works. I hope it does. Anyway, I've got the... Let me move this to the side. I have the Forceware driver 71.89 installed. That is the latest one for the GeForce 2 GTS, which is what we have. I thought it was an MX200, but the video BIOS shows GTS 200 or something like that. It's all the same driver anyway. Yeah, we're going to see how this goes, and I'm not going to put the side panel back on until I know that we're done transferring games. I did try several USB cards, but none of them work. I can get this out of here now. Wait. Why did that restart the system? What? The USB card doesn't work with this system. Why would removing a flash drive from it restart... What? Okay. Great. Anyway, you know what? This means that I can show you what happens. Also, I lost my tripod, so I'm just holding the phone now. Yeah, real professional I am. Okay. Oh, there's the tripod. Found new hardware. What new hardware? Okay, what? Access what? No. What is going on? Okay, well, let's get this done. Try that again. This, again, is the GOG installer. You can see that the two buttons to the side aren't there, nor is the text for the I agree to the terms. So we're going to select the box and just let it do its thing, I guess. Anyway, yeah. I will be back once I know whether or not this is actually doing anything. Well, unfortunately, it seemed like it worked, but I did get a error at the very end of the installation, and again, it seemed like it worked. The game wanted to start, but it would just hard lock up the computer every single time. So, looks like I'm copying over the files manually. Again. Well, I have run into a few problems. Can't install Halo because that requires DirectX 9, but that's not the problem. I, for the life of me, could not get USB transfers to work reliably. I even got the front ports working. Found the header on the motherboard and cut up the cable a little bit to get that functional. It's just every time I would start the transfer, it would get maybe 30 or 40 megabytes in, and it would fail. And unfortunately, most games are larger than that. So I have one more attempt that I will make to get a transfer working, but it's just, I'm out of time. It's multiple days later. My shirt shrunk in the wash, so that was fun. Yeah, good stuff, I think. Not really. So yeah, I think what I'm going to have to do, in fact, I don't think I'm going to have to do this, I will have to do this. The DVD drive is going to have to stay, which is made complicated by the lack of a bay for a DVD drive. So, oh, there's the three that I was going to try. I was looking for those. What's the plan then? Well, move everything that I'm not currently using, tuck everything into this side as far as wires, and then just let the DVD drive hang out the other side where no one can see it. And we'll just pretend that both side panels are on, you know? All sneaky-like. Wow, there's just so much stuff that I've gone through trying to get this to work. I don't even know where to put all this junk. Okay. I don't even know what to do with all this stuff. Anyway, yeah. So, first things first. Let's get the one side that we can put on. That starts with removing that cable, IDE1. We'll remove the power. Oh boy, that's tight. And we'll just leave these kind of as they are and set them off to the side. Now I need to do a little tiny bit of cable management. And by that I mean stuff everything inside. Oh, almost everything. I still need that I need that 4-pin Molex, which means that this will have to come free. What do I have that I can open that with? What do I have? Yeah, that was smart of me. I'll have to... Where'd my razor go? Didn't I have a razor for the last video? Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, I was going to say, I thought I had one to clean the CPU heatsink. So, don't do this at home. You'd need some side cutters or scissors, but I unfortunately don't know where mine are. So we're going to just do that. And if you do this, be careful. Okay. Good. I'm sure I won't lose that later. This is just so much of a pain. But that's all I can do. So everything else gets just jammed down in here. Don't need any of it. As long as it's not in the fan, it doesn't matter. Okay, now these have to go through the front. So I'm going to move the fans to the bottom one, which will give me two hanging out the front, which hopefully will be enough. In fact, I'm going to stick the fans out there too. And we're going to pretend that all is well, because you can't see it. It's fixed. Okay. Get this side panel on using non-thumb screws because I don't know where the thumb screws are and clearly I hate myself. So, here's the part where everyone's going to have a little bit of willful ignorance. I'm gonna just go ahead and plug this in here. If it reaches, please. Okay, that's in. Now I just need a little bit of power. One for the hard drive, 20 whole whopping gigabytes. One for the optical drive. And then they will sit like so. Why is that sticky underneath? Yeah, it's perfect. No one will ever know. That's terrible. Okay. Good. Now, move all this stuff off to the side. I never did install Silent Thunder, the A10 Tank Killer 2. Great. Oh. But we've got Max Payne. Where's the top of the Sims? There it is. We have the Sims. We have... Oh, the discs fell out of it. But we've got World War II Fighters by EA. Quake 3 Arena. And if the final attempt at USB transfer works, we will have Unreal Tournament. Now I know Unreal Tournament will work. It's just a question of how well will it work. So, let's go ahead and throw this here. Now, if I had more time, I would rip those as either image files or ISO files. I would throw a image mounting program on this. They do exist. I know they exist because I have some for Windows 98. And then I would just do it the easy way. But unfortunately, I've only got like half an hour to finish this video before I have to be out the door. So, we're gonna try. We are going to try. Get this stuff all plugged in. Give us the best chance of success. Screen, mouse, keyboard. Now I don't know if it works. It might work because it could be plug and play. But we are going to... No, I don't think it did work because the Halo installer did not detect a sound card. We're not even going to bother plugging in speakers. So, oh, I wish I had more time. Unfortunately, I was interrupted earlier today. I was trying to do some work on this when I found out that my previous video, the Pentium 4 version, did not have the correct file uploaded to YouTube. So that was fun. The file that was on YouTube was missing the last, like, 20 minutes, which, that's all the game testing, you know? All the important stuff that people actually care about. So, I had to fix that. That was not something I could just leave. So, alright. Let's move this camera into a better position. Okay. What do we got? What game should we try first? Let's try Quake 3. Now we're just gonna pretend that we're not inserting a CD. Don't worry about it, everything's fine. I've never played a game on Windows 2000. What is that? Okay. It's not playing very well. Okay, CD key. Oh no, you're gonna get my CD key. Oh no. Okay. Thanks, I guess. Let's see. It crashed. What? God damn it. Ah. We're gonna just try again. Might have been a fluke. Nope. We didn't even get that far this time. Now it's flickering. Oh, it kind of is working. Sure. Okay. What the heck is going on? Whoa. Uh, I'm... What? I have never seen anything like this before. Hard drive tested good. RAM tested good. No. It might be the graphics card. Oh yeah, we hard locked. Okay, I'll be right back. So this game should be a lot faster than this. Something is wrong. Also, I can't. There we go. Sure, we'll just fly now. This. Let's see what it specifies. Yeah, it needs like a DirectX 5 compatible sound. Wait, did it crash? It crashed? I think that our graphics card's bad. Because this World War II fighters game, a better shot of that. The minimum requirements are a card with Direct 3D, like original Direct 3D. It only needs 32 megs of RAM. This came out for like Windows 95. Alright. This should be easy to run. Something is wrong. But I do have this. This is a GeForce 2 GTS, same as what's in there, or supposedly. But it has a bad fan. So, we're going to try it. This is gonna be loud. Yeah, I don't think this one's gonna work either. Shit. Yeah. I'm gonna grab something. I'm out of time. I gotta figure this out fast. Okay, my last shot. A PCI GeForce 2. Where's my screwdriver? Try that one. This is such a travesty of a video at this point. I am just desperately searching for something that'll work. Get in there. Just like all the other ones, doesn't seem to want to seat all the way. But alas, I have no time. One. Oh, it's because the motherboard is flexing too much. Well, that sucks. Should be fine. Just need to secure it real quick. Okay. If this doesn't work, I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to try. Give it a shot. Well, the fan's not terrible, at least. Ooh, 64 megabytes of RAM. I actually didn't see what type of GeForce this was. Let's just go back through. GeForce 2 MX 400. Okay, so this is the best one we've tried. Only it's PCI. Let's get into the desktop. I just want to point out that this would have been infinitely easier on myself if I would have let myself use something like one of my multiple Matrox G450s, which are perfectly fine cards. Sure. They're perfectly fine cards. I could have used something newer, like this Quadro FX 500, which works just fine. It's the same performance level as a FX 5200-ish, give or take. Also, I never did replace the BIOS battery, so this is going to complain again. I mean, hell, I could have gone with the Radeon, but I wanted to use something that would have been the choice back then, and the GeForce 2 was the choice. Besides, Radeon graphics drivers are weirdly hard to find, as I've found out. And not always super stable. So, if I had let myself go with anything else, wouldn't have had these issues. But I'm doing this for you. For the views, for the memes, for the suffering. Yeah. So, I just need this to work. I can see some weird distortion there. I don't know if it'll show up on camera. Why do these icons keep changing? That distortion's coming and going. I don't like that. But we're going to go ahead and just jump in. See what happens. Great. Oh dear. It's not playing any faster. Can I actually fly? Test flight. Just let me try to fly. Okay. Okay. I am a little bit confused now. We're gonna try. Maybe that other card wasn't bad. We're gonna try another game. Let's try Max Payne. You saw nothing. You heard nothing. Where's the... There it is. Open, please. It's thinking. Autoplay should have come up by now. There we go. Play. MX400. Sure. I just want something to run. This is such a travesty. Okay. New game. Sure. I've never played this before. I've had it for like 20 years. Never even installed it. But it's here. There's always a first time, I suppose. I don't even remember how I got this game. Oh, it's water. Let's skip this. And just... Can I skip? I can't skip it. Okay. But this is running pretty good. So maybe there was something wrong with World War II fighters. It is an old Electronic Arts game after all. After this, we're going to retry Quake 3. I hate to say this, but it's looking like it's performing reasonably well. I can see a little tiny bit of slowdown, a little bit of tearing. Don't know if any of that's showing up on the camera. But I am genuinely running out of time, and if I want to try to play some of my other games, we're going to have to cut this short. So if this doesn't start right now... That is an ugly, ugly face. Oh my god. Okay. I thought this game looked good. Did they just take a picture of some guy's face and wrap it around a 3D texture? Can I skip any of this? Please. Let me play the game. Are we playing yet? I'm sure there's a lot of story happening. Okay. Oh, god damn it, come on! Okay, well, I've got a gun, it looks like. Yeah, this runs great. Yeah, it runs great. Let's quit. All right, let's try. Let's try Quake 3 again. Get Max Payne put away. Maybe I'll come back to this once I have a little more time. Where the hell did I put Quake 3? There it is. If I had picked a GeForce 4, if I had picked GeForce 4, I could have played Halo. Not very well, but it would have at least run. Okay. It's thinking. Is autoplay gonna come up? Doesn't look. Wait. There we go. Okay, play. Is it gonna be weird again? We're gonna skip this. Oh my goodness, I think it was a bad graphics card last time. Introduction. Access denied. Alright, fine. Back. Demos, maybe? Is this just like a time demo? It is. But it looks like it's running pretty good. Okay. I'll let this play. With Unreal Tournament, at least you can just jump into instant action. My guy turned into dust. Okay. Yeah, this looks like it runs pretty good. In Quake 3 Arena, that would have been a really popular game at the time. It was newer than Unreal Tournament. Not by a whole lot, but yeah, that looked fine. I wish it had given me some stats, but we're going to call that previous experience a bad graphics card. Okay, moving on. Let's try The Sims. Not a hugely difficult game to play. Oopsies. But I want to give a reasonably reasonable. I am so rushed I can't even speak. A reasonably full spectrum of games. A full spread, if you will. But I am so limited on time. After this, since that fighter game didn't install, I think we're going to try autoplay. You gonna come up or what? Apparently not. After this, we're gonna try one more. There we go. Play. Yeah, we'll go 800 by 600. I don't want to push it. This card was a budget graphics card after all, from right around 2000-ish. And that was the whole point of this, is era-appropriate hardware. And the older we get, the more I'm going to struggle to find appropriate graphics cards. Especially when we start playing with the Pentium. I'm not sure what I've got that's that old. Okay. Sure. Yeah, this looks like it plays just fine. Not that I thought it wouldn't, but yeah. weird controls. Sure. How do I quit the game? Quit. Nope. I liked The Sims 2. I liked that one. But when I was a child, our babysitters stole the play disc for Sims 2. Not the install discs, just the play disc. And I was very upset. Still haven't finished it. Okay. The Sims is out. Put the CD case back together because it fell apart. Because of course it did. And finally, a game that should play just fine. But again, I'm having trouble copying things. Let's just see if this works. 10 minutes remaining. Okay, I might have enough time for that. I'm going to cut the camera though, so you don't just sit here and watch it copy files for 10 minutes. I'll be right back. Okay, I think the transfer might have actually worked. This is going to be the last thing we try. The main reason is I'm out of GeForce 2s and I'm out of time. I am very close to being late for what I need to do. That's just an icon. There we go. Direct 3D. Yep. Looks good to me. Okay. Pre-caching. Now, when I tried to run the GOG installer, it would just like hard crash after this. But that was also when I had the broken graphics card. I'm still suspecting it was a broken graphics card. There we go. Okay. Thought it was frozen for a second. Uh-oh. Ah, don't tell me. Wait. It's trying to load the intro. If I look at the screen just right, I can see the path curving down where the little like railroad station is. Yep. Got that whole one frame every 10 seconds. That is probably just the... Huh. Did the GeForce 2 have trouble with hardware transformer lighting? Okay. Mouse isn't moving. Huh. That's a problem. It is completely unresponsive. Computer crashed. Locked up, rather. I can't open... Oh, there we go. Jeez. Yeah, let's kill that. Is there anything I can do in the settings before? Is there like launch settings somewhere? Okay, D3D, yep. Scroll wheel doesn't work on this mouse apparently. Yep, looks good. Looks like it's defaulting to 640 by 480, 16-bit color. That's fine. Direct draw true. Yep, low detail textures. Change that to true for sure. Do not want inverted. Let's get rid of dynamic lighting. Texture detail low. And this is under Direct Drive Windows Client. Sure. Let's wait, Direct 3D Drive. Here we go. Shiny surfaces, volumetric lighting, false. False. Mapping. Multi-texture, true. That should be fine. Full screen's true. Gamma correction, true. Use 3D effects, false. That is correct. We are not using 3D effects. Let's get rid of triple buffering. You know what? Let's get a pre-cache. Let's get rid of that. AGP textures. You know, we're just going to leave it as that. Save. This is going to be my last attempt. I should have left a couple minutes ago. Oh, there we go. Okay, it was probably the lighting. Practice session. Sure. Oh, that's right. It's the arrow keys. Okay. I got that ripper thing. I hate it. It's nice, but it's... Okay. Yeah, this is actually pretty good now that I've fixed whatever the hell that was. Ooh, I have 8 health. 3 is... Oh. 3 was my ammo. Okay. I need a real weapon, and not that stupid ripper. Flat cannon? Oh, biosludge. That'll work. Sniper rifle kind of sucks. I don't remember what the pads do. Oop, I don't want to zoom in. Give me minigun. That'll do. Yeah. This is running great. I just want... Where's the flat cannon in this map? Take one of those. Oop. He's got the shield, but that's okay, he's AI. Where the hell is the flat cannon in this map? That's all I want. I keep picking up bullets for it. But like I said, I am out of time. I can't keep... Oh, fuck the ripper. I can't keep this up. If I don't find it in a few seconds, I have got to go. For some reason, I seem to recall it being right around here somewhere. It's the rocket launcher. There's that sniper rifle. Fuck you. Alright, I don't have time for this. We're gonna call it good. This runs excellent. But there's more than just that. I wanted to thank you all for being patient with me on this, and especially on my last video where, like I said, just kind of unexpectedly... Where's that guy? There he is. Whoa! That felt like a flat cannon. Someone hit me with a flat cannon. Where are they? Anyway, thank you for your patience with that last video especially. I just... Oh! Flat cannon! Gimme! Damn it! Okay. Well, once you fix whatever lighting problem there was, it runs great. Still not sure about that World War II fighter game. Oh boy. But no, thank you very much for your patience on the last video. I don't know how I uploaded the wrong file. I don't know how I rendered the wrong file. I'm usually pretty good at not doing that, because I do not have a lot of space on my hard drive, so thank you very much for your patience. And thank you to my patrons. You make all of this possible. I genuinely could not do it without you. I just would not have the motivation. And thank you everyone who comments. It really, really lets me know that you guys love the videos. Also, if you mention something that I did wrong, it helps me. It genuinely helps me. I didn't know that I uploaded the wrong video last time until, I don't remember his name, but there was one person who commented saying, hey, it's kind of weird that you just cut off like that. So, beyond that, sometimes you point out things that I've made mistakes, like in the Pentium 4 video. I continued to say the first Pentium 4 for the socket 478, which is not technically true, because the original Willamette Pentium 4s that were designed for socket 423, they were re-released on 478 as a stopgap until the Northwood ones came out. So that was something that I said that was untrue. So again, thank you very, very much for all comments, even the ones that are critical. It helps me grow as a channel, helps me do things correct. So, well, as correct as leaning a CD drive out the side of a computer can be. Not sure what I'm going to do for the Pentium 2 system. I know it'll be Windows 98, but not sure what case I'll use. I'm rapidly running out of cases. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I hope that you enjoyed this slightly hectic video. See you in the next one.